Girls, how you doing? Let's do another pickacard, and today is gonna be no communication. So you might be actually in separation, or you might be still together, but it's just not flowing. So let's have a look. Stay cool. It's just tarot, as I always say, so don't get triggered. There's a bit of a subject here that could be triggering indeed. Okay, so let's go. Don't start, Axelle. Just don't start. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, no communication. 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Knight of Wands. Holy schmoly. It sounded a bit dramatic at first, and then I'm like, okay, maybe. Because, yeah, you feel like you get to the end of a cycle. You don't have an 11 of Wands. So someone is dropping the heavy bag, okay? Maybe one of you was giving too much and the other one not enough. So it was kind of like imbalanced, and maybe you kind of realize maybe I have to back off a bit, you know, give you some space. When I saw this one, I was like, maybe you give a lot of space, and that is arrivederci, right? But it could very much be that to the contrary, there is a progression, there is a transformation, and it comes from a dark place to, you know, much more light, much more serenity. And someone maybe is in that transition time, and they need the space to digest it all, and that's okay. They know you are the final destination, but they had to clear themselves from a lot of baggages maybe as well. But they're moving towards you, so that's why I was at first I was not sure which direction we we're going, but that person is coming back towards you, a little bit all over the place, but with a lot of enthusiasm, and that's the main thing. But they needed to drop a heavy bag. Maybe there was somebody else, maybe there was excuse me, George is here, and maybe that was just a work they were doing within themselves, and they had to revisit their past and drop, you know, what was not working anymore. Because inevitably after the 10 of Wands, you have that Ace of Wands, and that's very much that Ace of Wands we find here, you know, a new beginning with a lot of passion, a lot of determination, and you're ready to rock and roll, right? Okay, so let's have more information. Yeah, so it's about doing what is right. Rebalancing the situation. As I said, maybe one of you was giving more than the other one. Maybe somebody needed to drop somebody else and go through a divorce. There was legal matters here, you know, and they couldn't move towards you until that situation was clarified. Fair enough, right? You want to do the right thing, okay? So you can be official together. Okay, maybe I'm going to do the sentence all at once. Right, but you receive the fruit of your labor. So you haven't waited for that person, or you haven't felt like kind of in a very cold space for nothing, because you receive the fruit of your labor at the end. So it's not like you were just like pushed on the side and, you know, goodbye. No, it was about, I need some space, I need to finish it up something, and when I'm ready, when I'm sorted, I can come back to you. But you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You show me that it's possible to go through a lot of heartaches, maybe go through a divorce and be okay afterwards. You are the proof that it is possible. So I'm okay with that. Fair enough, okay? So for me, that's quite clear cut here. The no communication is not going to last forever, okay? It's just a moment. Okay, so let's have Major Arcana anyway and see what they say. The world, yeah, it's just a phase. It's just a moment of transition, as I say. The no communication was needed for them to maybe go through a divorce, finalize a divorce, or sort themselves out because they were doing introspection and they wanted to be completely at peace with themselves before engaging with you and make it official. Very nice, very clear cut. I like it. Okay, so file number 2, no communication. 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Beautiful. The cards are cool today, man. Sometimes they are, sometimes like yesterday wasn't so. So they know from day one that you are the person. They just don't know how to get there. Maybe there's a difference when it comes to, you know, distance geographically. Maybe there's a difference in age, background, culture, you name it. At the end of the day, they know that you're meant to be together. But maybe there was 3 people in the pictures, right? But what they want is a reconciliation. So this time of no communication is because they're getting ready to come towards you and to offer you that cup and to start again, because apparently yeah, inevitably is a restart. They want to nurture this time the connection and make it as, you know, a proper start. Let's not fluff around this time, okay? Let's do it right. So maybe they have that no communication as maybe a bit of a pause before they can actually come towards you. Yeah, here we go. They're leaving a mentality, a mindset, or maybe a bunch of people or someone else, and they choose you, they choose love with a lot of determination, a lot of passion. Yeah, they have regret. So for me, you're in a pose right now because maybe it's a bit of a breakup, silent treatment, because you needed to rethink everything. And now they realize, no, I have regret. I don't want to be separated with you. I want to reconcile. So Two of Cups is right there as we had before. Same thing, right? So confirmation. Right, yeah, it's the end of the drama. Ten of Swords, you're ending a cycle that was very painful, but that's it. The worst is behind you. After the Ten of Swords, you have the Ace of Swords that you know with clarity what you want and what you don't want. So you both know, you have both had time to think about it, right? If you had a separation, indeed, that was maybe a lot of harsh words said, but now you thought about it, actually, yeah, maybe that was correct as well. So I have to rethink it all, right? You think so? Twin Flame 1111. Beautiful. So for me, you cannot stay with no contact or no communication for much longer, because it might be those period of more of time when excuse me, George, when you have those poses, because Twin Flame is very triggering. It's a connection that's going to make you rethink a lot of things, you know, that you thought, yeah, I know myself pretty well, until maybe not. And you're going to be triggered to go into more depth. So Twin Flame is never a walk in a park. It's always triggering because you go deep. And as a result, you might have few times when you're going to have no communication because you trigger each other so much. You need to pause for a minute, rethink, regroup, and then, okay, I can carry on. But it's a magnificent relationship. It's not for the faint-hearted. We know that. But who wants Magnolia? You know what I mean? I don't. But you have a price to pay. So let's have a major arcana for pile number 2, no communication. Yeah, the Hangman. You think so? Yeah, you're going to change your mind. Boom. Very often. You thought, oh, I was all sorted before I met you. And then since I met you, my God, you know, you have to rethink it all. And that's okay. Because you need to be more flexible. That's the key. You need to learn how to be together, how to open your mind, stretch your mind, stretch maybe your values, your principle, but without, you know, denying yourself, but be more flexible. And that's the beauty of a Twin Flame. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.